I think it's probably kind of my feminist side that says, you know what, when it comes to things that empower women in their bodies, I'm all for it. And our dance is extremely empowering. We have women in our troupe who have been, as we say, sliced and diced, meaning they've had lots of surgeries, they've had C-sections, they've had all kinds of things going on in terms of who they are. They've been told they're too fat, they're too old, they can't move, they can't dance. And this makes me almost want to cry. I bring them together and I say, you know what? You're not too fat, too old. You can dance. You can express. You can communicate physically with your body. And you don't have to be an object of somebody else's lust just because you claim your own sensuality. So, part of what we do through this collective expression in the physical that's called the tribal style belly dance is to help these individual women reclaim themselves as sensual beings.
The American audience perceives body types, especially nowadays with all the health issues and vegetarianism and being a vegan is coming out. It is much, much harder for a dancer that's not a size 2 to go up there and dance. I think it takes a lot of courage. And you actually, to be a bigger dancer, you have to work harder than the skinnier dancers because you have to prove that you're worthy enough to do this art form.
Being a bigger dancer, I was 350 pounds when I started belly dancing. Now, just because of dancing and no other reason, I'm under 200 now, not by far. But I am one of those bigger dancers. And the first 3 or 4 years was extremely difficult. A lot of people looked at me like, you're a belly dancer? You're kidding, right? Go eat some more cake. And so the American audience has been very much influenced by the media to believe that a healthy person is a bulimic or anorexic person. And culturally, the thinner you are, the less appealing you are. In the Middle East, the Middle Easterners, when I have an audience with Middle Eastern people in it, they're the first ones to come over and congratulate me for being a real woman. Because in the dance, there's a lot of belly work, hence the term belly dance, that when you're thin, you see the muscles move good. But when you have a little meat, you get a little extra reverb and a little movement that some of the thinner girls do go, hey, how do you make it do that? Mine won't. And they're like, kind of does it on its own.
And that's another thing that's great about the dance is it empowering people who are not necessarily comfortable in their own skin. So they can go up there and they can do what they do and hopefully it'll pass a message along and say, hey, they're not super duper size 0 skinny, but she still owns it, She looks good doing what she's doing, so.
It doesn't matter what size you are. Women's bodies are beautiful, and the way that you can move them is just fantastic. And I think that's one of the things I love most about this tribe, is that we have people of all shapes and all sizes, and they're all amazing dancers. And age, that's right. And people really get to see the full aspect of it, because there are going to be those people in the audience that are never going to change their minds.
I get frustrated because I see so many women who carry so much pain about their bodies. And I've had my version of it too. We all go through it. I don't even care how beautiful you are as a dancer. Even beautiful women and beautiful dancers, they come in and they're carrying all this pain because dance is seen as something that has to do with sex, and they're seen as not beautiful or enough or not good enough because they're not dancing like somebody else they thought they should. It really hurts my heart when I think about how many people don't get to know the joy that I experience when I dance because of external ideas about who should dance and how they should look. And belly dance invokes that more than almost any other dance form.